Welcome back to Oplin LDTV. Blessings to everybody tuned in. Do me a favor, smash the like button and smash the sub button. Now look, in this video, we're talking about Fat Joe. And in this clip, he says that Puerto Ricans that are still going to vote for Donald Trump after calling their island garbage is house ninja activities. Let's hear it from the horse's mouth himself.
It breaks my heart when I see people talk about, and I tell you, if any one of you guys got Puerto Rican friends, when you go over there and you go visit, the first thing they tell you is, my island, my island. Yo, you went to my island? You enjoy they tell me that. I'm not from Puerto Rico. They be like, my island, you was there. I see the picture, my island. How the hell are they going to call Puerto Rico an island of garbage?
Yes.
And when I post on my Instagram, these the guys you voting for, and I see Puerto Ricans saying, no, we're still for Trump, 2024. That's the house mentality.
Yeah.
You know, that's the Latino that wish he was white.
Right.
Those the guys in the comments, you know what I mean? Change their voice up, try to sound white, try to fill in. Those the guys, those are guys I've been fighting my whole life.
Now, Peef, if you're Puerto Rican and that joke made by that comedian at the Trump rally, if that offended you, hey, it's your personal preference. You're allowed to feel how you feel. But the fact remains that having hurt feelings, and this is what Fat Joe needs to understand, that even though a lot of people's feelings may be hurt, a lot of Puerto Ricans still want the policies and still love what Trump is pushing. It's just that simple. Puerto Ricans learned they weren't white when that hurricane came through there. They learned firsthand then that they weren't white. And let me just say to all the ignorant people out there that without African blood, there's no such thing as a Puerto Rican. So yes, Puerto Ricans do have African blood. Does that mean that they still should say the N-word? I still feel, even though they have African blood, I still feel a lot of the lighter ones who aren't black passing, I believe that they should still stay away from using the word, because it's just a lot of politics in that, and you're really putting yourself into a messed up situation. But man, let me digress back into this video here. Look, a lot of Puerto Ricans were hurt by that joke, but the simple fact is that they love Trump, and it was basically a redo of the hurricane that came through. Like, they disrespected the island completely then, and this joke feels like another slap in the face. As you know, Nicky Jam, the reggaeton artist, Trump brought him out. He thought he was a chick. And shout out to Nicky Jam. He has since denounced supporting him, his support for Trump. So he no longer is supporting Trump. But who's to say that he's still not going to vote for him? He can just maybe be saying that in public. We never know. At the end of the day, once people go to these polls, they're going to do exactly what their heart tells them to do. And yes, a lot of them will be at those polls with a hurt heart, but they're still going to vote for him. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. But just as far as that joke, was that joke harsh? In my opinion, no. The joke was funny as hell. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to keep it a buck. It was funny as hell. The greatest thing about a joke is execution and timing. And a lot of people will be like, well, that was the wrong time for the joke. No, that's one of the best times for a joke when it's not the time for the joke. If you get my drift. And look, I know a lot of y'all Puerto Ricans cats, y'all laugh at all of the black jokes, the most racist black jokes. So I need you to keep that same energy to stop this fakery out here. He called their island garbage. Now, look, if you're not trying to be white, right, European, do you really need validation from Europeans? Why are you searching for validation from Europeans? You know that your island is beautiful. Me, I know your island is beautiful. Do I care what a Caucasian says about your island? No, I don't give a fuck. Why do you care so much? See, this is insecurity speaking through somewhere within yourself. When you know what your island is, when you know who you are, nobody can tell you nothing. It's just that simple. Nobody can tell you nothing. But I get it. There's a lot of selective outrage, and hey, it is what it is. But again, Puerto Ricans, you're allowed to feel how you want to feel. But at the end of the day, like I said, I know you laugh at all the racist black jokes. And what do y'all love to say? And this just isn't Puerto Ricans. This is Mexicans or Caucasians. It's just comedy. It's just comedy. And it's, let me be honest, man. I've heard some ruthless black jokes myself. And I'm a person who can just keep it 100. Be like, that's savage, but that's funny as hell. That's funny as hell. So the joke that comedian said was just so unexpected. I didn't expect that at all. And the timing was impeccable, in my opinion. Is it something that I would have done in that moment? No. Because at the end of the day, he did more damage to Trump than anything. But the big question is, was that really his true plan? Who knows, man? There's a lot of undercover Democrats. I know old boy's supposed to be a Republican, but who knows, man? Maybe he's an undercover Democrat who was sent to sabotage. That could be it. But look, we already know that America has been pimping the island of Puerto Rico for the longest. They're literally citizens by taxation. So they're literally getting pimped. None of the Puerto Ricans on the island can vote in America. They have no call. So, hey, man, we already know how they feel about Puerto Rico. We already know. But do you need their validation? That's something that you need to look in the mirror and decide for yourself. So if you need their validation, then yes, what was said sucks. It sucks. But hop in my comments. Let me know how you feel about this whole situation. Again, do me a favor, smash that like button, smash that sub button. It's the God Opulent LDTV reminding you that when you're in these streets, it's quality over quantity. And I'm gone.